For NACAP to deliver on its zero harm policy, there are some key points to be aware of in stringing pipes along the right of way. Pre-start. Firstly, it's vital that everyone attends and has input at a pre-start meeting to discuss the day's activities, conditions and potential hazards at that location. Once you're at the work area, begin by checking the area for any hazards that weren't identified at the pre-start. Work out the best access and egress routes for the pipe trucks and decide where best to unload the pipes. No-go zones. Set up a 10-metre minimum no-go zone from the end of the pipe while lifting and unloading the pipes. The zone may vary based on weather or terrain. Make sure the crew are aware of the restrictions and stay out of the area. Let other crews know that they will not be allowed through when a load is suspended and to wait until they are given the all clear by the stringing crew. When unloading and placing pipes on the skids, clearly communicate no-go zones around the excavator and the truck. Vac lift safety checks. At the start of each shift, it is vital that the operator runs through the pre-start for the vac lift unit and excavator, paying close attention to boot seals and pressure gauges. The vac lift pre-start checklist must be completed daily. Ensure that the PHA has been reviewed and signed by the operator for both the vac lift and excavator. Finally, conduct a test lift on the end of a strung pipe. Shut the compressor off and check the gauges over a 15-minute period. If there is a drop in pressure, do not use the vac lift and contact the plant yard immediately. Skid setup. While the operator is going through the pre-start on the excavator and the vac lift, the stringing crew can set up sight pegs to the agreed alignment offset. The skids can then be set up ready for the pipes. Depending on specific site locations and conditions, there are a number of different ways to set up the skids. It's good to ask a more experienced crew member if you are not sure. Always wear the appropriate PPE for the job and rotate your tasks to prevent any manual handling issues. When lifting and placing skids, always bend from your knees, keep a straight back, look up and turn using your feet, not your waist. Truck movement and unstrapping. Keep an eye on all truck movement in your work area. When deciding on the best place to unload, look for as flat an area as possible. If the right of way has crossfall, be sure that the ratchet strap you loosen first is the correct one, leaving the nesting strap last. Where needed, check the strapping plan to confirm which strap to loosen first. Visually check the pipes have not moved before undoing the straps. Never stand on the downside of the pipe when unstrapping. Stand clear of the load while the person taking off the straps pulls them back over the pipes one layer at a time. Unloading and placing. Once the excavator is in the right position, engage the vac lift with all the ground crew outside the designated no-go zone. The excavator can now lift and place the pipe onto the skids. When the pipe is being placed in position and until it has bedded onto the skids, the ground crew must not walk between the ends of the two pipes until they are confident it is secure. Position the truck to avoid the need for the operator to walk the pipe. If the operator is required to walk the pipe must be carried low to the ground. The truck driver must stay in his cab at all times. Clean up and move on. Always work on the top side of a pipe in case it rolls. Now move along the pipe, cutting the pipe rope rings as you go. Use the right tools to cut off the ropes and pick up any rubbish as you go. At NACAP, we stay safe because when we see something, we say something and we do something.